Good morning, everyone. Wonderful Monday morning, one we can be thankful for that we made it to see another day. We made it through the weekend. I pray that everybody had a safe and wonderful and productive weekend. So I want to kind of share just a few announcements with you this morning. So this week, since this is Thanksgiving week, I'm only going to be coming on twice, and that's today and tomorrow, because I know people are going to be busy around this holiday, getting some things together, doing some things that they want to do with family, with your children, and anyone else that you're surrounded by. I myself, I'm going to be practicing social distancing. And probably not around too many people. I'm going to just kind of try to follow those CDC guidelines that they gave us. But it's all about staying safe and as well as trying to stay well. But needless to say, I just wanted to share that mainly that I would only be on today and tomorrow. And so I'm going to kind of share some things with you this week on these 2 days and prayerfully to carry us over to next week. Something that you can, go back and listen to over the weekend and maybe some of the other recordings. And also remember, there's a lot of other people out there who are also doing inspiration and encouraging talks. So I also encourage you, because I listen to other people as well. No one man can float a boat. We all need others' information, resources, and whatever people have to offer. So it's never just you at doing anything that it is that you are doing. So you try to encourage others to, think outside the box and look at other available resources and tap into them, because you want to be the best person that you can be and stay strengthened in any way that you can, because life can be so taxing on all of us. So we need things, words of encouragement. We need people that inspire us and that we inspire. So on this morning, I'm going to be sharing with you about something I thought was thinking on yesterday, about the word rise. And what I mean by that is what came to mind. We're getting ready to go into a new year, but we have to rise up where we are. And I was looking at Al Sharpton. He was talking about his new book, Rise. And as he was talking about it, and he's more on the political side of it, but, that's okay, because I like politics, but that's not what I'm here to talk about this morning. I'm talking about rising up, understand rising up in our own individual lives. And I tried to break that down on what it means for us to rise up in our own lives. And what came to mind, I don't know if all of you remember, is this rhyme, Dim Bones. I don't know, we used to sing it a lot as children. When we would talk about the toe bone being connected to the foot bone, and the foot bone being connected to the ankle bone, and the ankle bone being connected to the leg bone, and the leg bone being connected to the hip bone. Y'all remember those songs that rhyme. And so when you think about that, when you think about all dim bones, because that's the name of it, you can look it up if you want to, dim bones, DEM bones. But as children coming through, we just looked at it as something to say, to laugh about, to bring about some rhythm, and whatever. It was a fun time for us. Well, today, after thinking on that, I want to share with you about rise. And the reason why we can rise up, because of them bones. I know it's them, but I'm saying the rhyme is dim bones. So every part of the body that is connected to the other part of the body allows us to rise up, because from the medical side of it, Do you ever notice as you get older, them bones start to change on you? The calcium is so important for them bones. And I know it's them, but I'm just referring back to this rhyme on today. But because we need to see the importance of, as you move forward in life, sometimes you can't rise up the same way that you used to because of them bones. But when you look at how you are so well connected in your body, the internal part of you, the structural part of you, because without them bones, what does the flesh do? What does the muscle do? See how important them bones are? Because you got that's your skeletal. That's so important. That's your structure. All the bones and fragments that make up your face. You got to have the jawbone. You got to have that. So when I talk about it, I'm going to run through it right quick. Because when I start talking about rise and connecting those two and seeing how important things that we take so lightly, because like I said, when we were younger, we took that rhyme, that nursery rhyme, and made fun with it. Not fun of it. We had fun with it because we didn't really understand the message today about them bones. But now we do, because some of us take medicine for them bones because they hurt. As you start getting older, you start having those knee pains. As you start getting older, you start having hip pains. You start having pains in your hand, in your elbows. It's just things that affects them bones. And what it is the skeletal portion of us that has so much wear and tear on it over the years. And then them bones let us know I was there all the time to make sure that you were able to do what you needed to do. But sometimes we didn't respect them bones because sometimes we did just a little too much and didn't take care of ourselves. So this is so true about them bones being of such an importance of us to, as we rise up each and every day to go about our business. We need the fingers, them bones in our, what we call in the medical state, phalanges. These what we call phalanges. Your fingers, we call those phalanges. But look here, I'm not here to teach you on that, to say anything on that this morning. I just want to give you some words of encouragement. So I'm going to run through this right quick, this nursery rhyme, okay? Before we go into our actual overall message for today of inspiration and encouragement, okay? So listen here. It says, toe bone connected to the foot bone. The foot bone connected to the ankle bone. The ankle bone connected to the leg bone. The leg bone connected to the knee bone. The knee bone connected to the thigh bone. The thigh bone connected to the hip bone. The hip bone connected to the backbone. The backbone is connected to the neck bone, and the neck bone is connected to the head bone. The finger bone is connected to the hand bone. The hand bone is connected to the arm bone, and the arm bone is connected to the shoulder bone. And if you listen to that nursery rhyme and how it puts you in the mood, it gets you going, because it's like a song. And we used to do it like that. We used to make it out of a song. Not realizing that we need every last one of those bones to rise up from our very youth to right now. And when I talk about them bones and relate them to rising up, let me tell you something. I see so much of the importance of why we need to take things as we get older more seriously. Because guess what? Sometimes when those bones are fractured, when anything in your life is fractured, it causes you to slow down. It causes you to want to just kind of hit that snooze button in your life. But what I'm saying to you this morning, don't do that. Don't quit. Keep rising up. As long as those bones in your body are connected, keep rising up. It's like me. I rise up early in the morning. It's just a natural thing. Even if I wasn't coming online, I would still be up. It's just a natural thing for me. Because I'm just the kind of person, I can't lay around too long. Because my mind is up and running. And so I got to start doing something. I got to be doing something. The only way I don't rise, get up is I'm not feeling well. Or something is going on that caused me not to actually get up at the time that I normally get up. And it's just a normal reaction. So when I rise, I'm thankful for it. But look here, let me kind of break the word rise down in my own terminology of what I found in reading about it as well. So that aura in rise means that we refrain from hitting the snooze button in our lives. The quit button that you want to hit, don't hit it. You need to refrain from that. Don't hit that snooze button. Because you're going to miss out on some things when you hit that snooze button. See, because sometimes on your alarm clock, when you hit that snooze button, most of the time you end up oversleeping anyway. Because guess what you do? Once it goes out in them 15 minutes, you generally hit it again. So what I'm saying to you, refrain from that. Refrain from hitting that snooze button in your life. You got too much to do. You got too much you want to do. You got too much that you desire to do. You got too much and too many people depending on you to do what you do. Whatever that is that you are doing. And it's not just the people that you are in physical contact with every day. And I tell you all this time and time again. There are people who stand afar off who's watching you. They're watching you. And guess what? Some of those people want to be like you. Some of those people want to have that tenacity that you have. Some of those people want to have that walk that you have. Some of those people want to have that talk that you have. But they stand off afar. And guess what? You're not going to meet a lot of the people that's watching you. So don't hit that snooze button. Keep moving. Even when you want to quit, don't quit. Rise up. Keep rising up. I'm telling you, leave that snooze button alone. You got a lot of people that's rooting you on, that want to see you make it. You know why? Because your life is an influence to them. You don't know how many people's lives you are influencing. Don't you know you can do something, influence lives across this nation and never know it? A lot of your movie stars, they influence people and they never meet them. You will never meet some of the people that influenced you. But you know what? They didn't hit that snooze button. And you a celebrity too. You just don't have that same platform. but people watching you too as you play your life out in surreal time. So do not hit that snooze button. In Rise, increase your territory. Listen to me closely. Increase your territory by searching for new paths to meeting your dreams and your goals. Increase your territory. That just frame those words right there in. If you increase in other words, get at that Bible, get out at that bubble that you in. You just keep yourself around the same circle. Sometimes you got to get outside and think outside the box. You got to meet some new people. Stop being afraid of meeting new people. Because sometimes there are people that have exactly what you are looking for, and they don't want nothing from you. See, we got to get out of this thing of just, this is it. No, this is just not just it. Get out of that bubble that you are in. Increase your territory. Well, these people, we ran together all our life, about 30 years. You can still be people friend. But let me tell you something. You will miss opportunities when you do not think outside the box. When you do not try to connect yourself with others. Because it don't always mean a bad thing to meet new people. You got to learn how to network. Not saying that nobody is doing this, not networking. I'm not being accusatory. I'm just saying it's just something that we all have to do and not be afraid to do it. When you are building your life, when you are building your platform, when you are building that table, let me tell you something. If you keep sitting at tables where people don't invite you, you never gonna grow. Because you're trying to stay in that bubble. You're trying to just stay in that same group. And you don't want to meet nobody. You don't want to do nothing new. You don't want to find out new ideas, new ways of doing things, new ways of growing. And it's not saying that you got to keep the people in your life forevermore. All I'm saying is increase your territory. And wherever it takes you, it takes you. But stop being afraid to increase. You deserve to increase just like everybody else. You deserve to grow just like everybody else. You deserve to open up new doors in your life just like everybody else. You deserve that. Tell yourself that, because you are worth it. If we ever get to that point where we can believe and trust that we are worth it, we're going to be all right. And how do we do it? We keep growing and growing and growing and increasing our territory. And it might be one person at a time. It might be attending a seminar, something that you might have never even thought of. It might be going and hearing a motivational speaker. Things that help you move forward. Because information is power. Listen to me closely. Information is power. Because guess what? Somebody always got something that you need. And if you don't step outside that box, you're going to remain right there where you are. Because in the box, let me tell you something. When you remain in the box, all you do is become critical. I don't like what so-and-so do. I just can't get with that. Okay, but if you can't get with that, get with something else. And it's your choice. It's your choice. Because you can learn from everything. Even if it's, I am not going to do that. But look here, increase your territory. Stop, get outside that box and stop just staying inside your little bubble, because it's more to you than that. Okay? Next, that S in rise. This is what I got out of it. Surround yourself with people who connect with your values regarding your life, your values, and your ideas. Surround yourself. Same thing I was talking about in increasing your territory, but I'm just taking it another step forward to surround yourself with people who connect with your values and your ideas regarding life. I had a friend of mine who told me, we was just having a conversation, is the reason why you and I, Electra, connect so well, because we have some of the same values and some of the same ideas, and our personalities connect. And let me tell you something, we inspire one another. Sometimes people also, we get to a point we don't want to inspire each other because we become like competitive. Just because somebody's doing something that you are not doing, stop, or even if you're doing the same thing. There is enough of the same available resources out here that just one person don't have to do it. There is more than one book being written. Why are you mad about it? There is more than one song, one artist developing. Why are you mad about it? If you can sing and you know you can sing, you have the voice, that's your gift from God. Why you mad because somebody else making records? Get out there and put your talent out there. And you don't have to do it like somebody else do it. Just do it. And there's many things that people are doing. You can do that too. My daughter is doing what they call it, body waxing now. You know, she do all that stuff to do with the female body. A lot, and I see how strategic she is with it and learning that next thing. Then she's getting ready to do something else, take up some training with the facial parts of a person, esthetician. See, the thing of it is you keep growing. Keep growing. Keep building your table. Sometimes you have to sit down and ask yourself, what's wrong with me? Not everybody else. What's wrong with me? I can tell you this morning, a lot of what's wrong with us, we get to be so competitive. Then we get angry with other people that have the same gift that we have. And that's not saying you got to compete with them. Just be yourself and put your gift out there and exercise your gift and bathe in your gift and enjoy your gift, because you don't have nothing to do with what somebody else is doing, as much as you don't have nothing to do with how somebody else feel about you. Get outside that box. Surround yourself with some people that don't look and fear you as competition, but they want to see your gift grow. I want to see everybody grow in their gift. Stop being so critical of everybody just because they doing something. Get out there. Get in the game. Rise up. Do some stuff. Refrain from that snoozing. Refrain from it. Increase your territory and surround yourself with people that want to connect to your values and your ideas in life. My goddaughter, she does the eyebrows. I was teasing her on yesterday. My spiritual daughter. I was teasing her on yesterday when I was talking to her. I said, you know, With you and Moretta, I don't know how to do no eyebrows. I don't know how to do no body waxing and stuff like that. But I can answer the phones for y'all. I can do that. In other words, what I'm saying, I can answer the phone. I can do what I can do. I know I don't have your specialty. But guess what? That's their gifts. And they in that growing process. And it's not just them. My consultant, which is also a friend of mine, that teaches on skin, the taking in care for the skin. I have had acne problems for years. And just teaching me how to take care of the skin. And not just me that she does that with. She enjoys doing it. And she's a wonderful writer. Whether it's long paragraphs or short. I mean, just magnificent in writing. Another friend of mine who has written a book. I have three of my friends have written a book. And I'm happy about it. And each and every one of us got a book in us. You don't just have to buy somebody else's book, just like you don't have to just sit at somebody else's table. Write your own book. You got a book in you. You got a story to tell. Become a local artist. You can do so many things with social media now. Put your voice out there. What I'm telling y'all, whatever y'all doing, it is so many other talents out here. There's stuff I don't know how to do. But I'll get in the game with you because I don't have no skin in your game. I'll get in the game with you and do what I can. I can offer up what I can. Why am I sit on the sideline and criticize you and try to tear down what you have? People, rise up. You can't rise when you sitting back and being a critic all the time. You got to learn how to get in the game. Put yourself in the game, and you'll be amazed at how many people will come along and offer to help you and assist you in any way that they can. The last thing is E. Okay? That E in rise. Listen to me closely. Expose the part of you that make people want to follow you on the journey called life. That's what the E means to me in rise. Expose the part of you business owners, you got a business in you, that make people want to follow you on this journey called life. Expose yourself. Expose yourself. You have so much to offer. Only reason why you're not doing it, because you're listening to the people that don't even believe in you. Well, guess what? If you don't do it, they still don't believe in you. So let them go head on and be the critic. That's their choice. Don't have nothing to do with you. Rise up. Rise up. And what I see also when I bring it all together, what comes in my mind is that we got to get off of those dead end roads, those dead end streets. Get off of those dead end streets. When you rise up, you're making a choice to get off of that dead end street. That dead end street is just like a dead end job. It's going nowhere. It's only temporary. And you know when you get in it, it's going to be temporary. Jobs that you might have enjoyed when you were 16 years old, you don't want to be doing that now. But you got to rise up and do something different to get off of that street. And let me tell you something. There are some people excited about you not rising up. There's some people that's excited about you always being a critic because they don't have to worry about you doing anything. And they're not afraid of you because they got you just where they want you, on a dead-end street. But when you rise up, listen to this. Listen to me closely. When you choose to rise up, you are making a decision that I'm going to get up and I'm going to start running into something everlasting. When I rise up, this is not somebody else saying this. This is how I think. This is how I train my mind. I'm always training my mind to think in a different manner, to think outside the box. Electra, you get up and you start running into something that's everlasting. Yes. Might not always do it the same way. Build on what you have from where you are. Let me say that again. Build on what you have starting where you are. Start running into something that's everlasting. Something that defines your legacy in life. What legacy are you going to leave behind? There are so many women who I know in my family, outside of my family. I see them doing things. I'm excited about it. I'm not mad at another woman because of something that she has. I'm really not. I'm thankful that women, young, old, middle-aged, whatever they are doing things. They're doing stuff. And they're doing things that's everlasting. That is inspiring and encouraging somebody else to rise up and go for it. And as I said a few minutes ago, I might not have your talent, but whatever I can do to help you, I can do that. I'm willing to do that. I don't have no skin in your game. But what's wrong with me supporting you, cheering you on? What's wrong with that? I tell you one thing, it's not enough of it. It's not enough of it. Nobody's trying to be in competition with you. We all trying to grow. Everybody who make that choice. And I'm telling you this morning, go on and rise up. Because them bones that's in your body, nobody else is your body. It's telling you to rise up. I'm here. I'm connected. I keep your muscle tone in place. I keep your facial structure in place. I keep your back where you can stand up and not bend. I keep your neck in place in order that you can hold your face up with a smile on it and meet the public and present yourself for who you are. And guess what? You are worthy and magnificent in every way. You are. I'm telling you that. You are worthy and magnificent in every way. And don't you never forget that. And guess what? Y'all know what I'm about to say. You keep rising. Don't worry about what somebody else got to say about you. Because it ain't none of your business how somebody else feels about you. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys on tomorrow morning. Love you. Bye-bye.